and welcome back to the World of Movie Melee. I am your host, Kaleb Koho, back again for another installment of our Fall Teams Tournament, and we've got a doozy. We've got one of the most respectable teams with lovely individuals in the 6 seed Sexual Chocolate, Amaru and Ryan, and they're playing Waterloo. Here we go again. The 11 seed. We got Spence and Jack. No, for real, Spence and Jack, a very scary low seed team. Last time we saw them, they TKO'd their way to the seed that they are. Before that, they went the distance in a number one contenders match with Treasure City. Before that, they went the distance in a number one contenders match with Rewind Fuckers. So, Water 2, a contending team. Sexual Chocolate, a team that has put themselves on the map as a Rookie Team of the Year contender pretty handily coming in. We got Ryan, who played for the singles title. You got Amaru, who's had a really good season so far. And together, this team comes in at the 6 seed, and it is going to make for some fireworks. I'm excited to see it. So, we'll go ahead and we'll bring in our teams, starting with the aforementioned 11 seed, Waterloo. Here we go again, affectionately known around here as Water 2. Jack Pitcher, Natalie Spence, the manager, Cameron Holtzman. You guys have always prided yourselves as being a team that was meant to lose and break up. Yet you have won Rookie Team of the Year and contended in 2 teams contender matches. Do you feel any pressure coming into this tournament, or are you as carefree, go lucky, and civil war against each other as you have always been?
As we've seen through our whole career, Jack and I are very used to being bottoms, and that doesn't change today.
I hate when you speak.
Look, I'll say what everyone at home, everyone on the desk, everyone on the opposite side of this match, and everyone on our side of the match is thinking. Water 2 is an abomination. It is a team that exists entirely to create chaos, to ruin the day of whoever is unfortunate enough to click play on the matches they participate in. But somehow they keep winning, and we can't justify breaking them up because they play well enough and consistently enough that they're good. So either we win and it's awesome because they won a match, or they lose and we're that much closer to being able to say, you know what, it was fun while it lasted. Let's break this up and move on with our lives.
Not anytime soon, though.
We wish you the best of luck, and we'll say goodbye to Mr. Holtzman, and we'll bring in your competitors, your opponents tonight in Sexual Chocolate, Ryan, Amaru, and the manager tonight, Kirk, Kowalkowski. You guys have had a really great season individually and together so far, and now you have an opportunity to play in this tournament against a team that a lot of people would write off. How are you guys feeling about tonight's match?
All I know is that since Spence said they're used to being bottoms, they're very used to going up against Sexual Chocolate. So let's see how that goes.
Wow.
Couldn't have said that better myself. And even though you guys said they're here to cause chaos, last thing I know, when it comes to chocolate, it works good amongst the chaos because, no offense, I mean, chocolate, nougat, and nuts, and caramel ain't supposed to work, but Snickers is my favorite goddamn candy bar in the planet. It don't make sense. It makes sense to me.
Listen, there's a lot of reasons for us to be excited to get Rue back this year. For me, one of the biggest reasons was to see this team happen. I know Ryan and Rue wanted to make this. Has been in the works for a long time. It looked for a while like it couldn't happen, it wouldn't happen, and by miracle of miracles, it did, and they're here. 2 of my favorite people in the league teaming up together, and I think they can do some damage to this tournament. So I'm excited to see what happens. Let's do it.
Absolutely, and I think the audience is as well. So we'll say goodbye to Kirk, and we'll get right into round number 1, which works like this. You're each going to be playing individually for your team with whiteboards throughout the entirety of round number 1. You're going to get 8 questions worth 1 point apiece from 8 different areas within the realm of general movie trivia. Should you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match as a team and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
Yeah, Spence, what was that Amazon package in the back?
Oh, I have 8 from my fucking roommate. This is just garbage.
Cool.
Burn it if I lose.
All right, then your first question will come in the category of Oscars. Name both films to win an acting Oscar at the most recent Academy Awards. Give you a little extra time. This is the thing I'm most excited and dreading about, is when they're like, hey, a match is coming up, Kaleb. Can you be there? And I'm like, of course I can be here. And they're like, okay, we didn't bother to figure out if anyone else could be here. So I'm like, I'll just sit here and banter with myself. Very good at talking to myself, like a Billy Idol. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question.
1. All right, that is the first repeat for Sexual Chocolate. Your question again. Name both films to win an acting Oscar at the most recent Academy Awards. So yeah, normally I would be like, hey, pace it, bar, can I harass someone? The issue is 2 of my most reliable co-hosts and reliable writers happen to be here. And that's unfortunate.
Hey,
and
Koho.
Dylan's busy.
VeggieTales.
No. 5,
Go.
4, 3, 2,
Survivor. Go.
1. They're not fruits. Pens down. We're gonna go to Amaru.
Took fucking forever to write. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and The Whale.
We'll go to Jack.
The Whale and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
We'll go to Ryan.
Best multiverse movie in the world, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and The Whale.
Spence.
Discount Multiverse of Madness and The Whale.
Unfortunately correct. But yes. All
you
those
put
are
the
correct
Wale,
answers.
but it's okay.
You're never going to see hot
so
dog hands in the Multiverse of Madness.
We do not. All right, so move on to your second question, 2-2 in the category of crime. What is the first name of Diane Keaton's character in the Godfather franchise? I want to know if Kirk cringed when I said the words the Godfather franchise. I can't wait for the spin-offs of characters with young Adam Driver playing them. And Kirk's just like, I hate every minute of it. But Sub T is going to rate them higher than the original. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jack.
I just completely blanked on her name.
We'll go to Ryan.
I just remember what Al Pacino calls her. I just wrote K.
We will go to Spence.
Yeah, I put Karen. I'm wrong.
We'll go to Amaru.
I put Alice.
K is correct. So Sexual Chocolate will take the 1-point lead 3-2. Ryan, the only one staying perfect as we get to your third question in the category of classics. Grace Kelly, Raymond Burr, and Thelma Ritter all appear in what 1954 film? I love asking questions from classics because they're like everyone's about to just dunk it or hit a home. I just said dunk it and did a home run move. Please, Cody, never watch this. You will. You'll edit it and you'll put something like dumbass above my head. 5, 4.
I hope that
3,
happens now.
2, probably will. 1. Pens down. We'll go to Ryan.
I wrote To Catch a Thief.
We'll go to Spence.
Put Rear Window.
We'll go to Amaru.
Said Rope.
And we'll go to Jack.
Rear Window.
Rear Window is correct. So Water 2 will swing the score back 4-3. No perfect rounds as we get to your fourth question, the category of comedies. In The Big Lebowski, what body part of Bunny's is supposedly sent to the dude? It's hard to banter about things this way.
Koho. General answer.
General answer.
Okay.
I saw that.
There's an answer. I'll say
It's a Nick Twigism.
This is the Caleb version of doing general answer. It's just general answer. It's just
Is that like a military
Big How I
difference?
Met Your Mother fan, so
It is. It's How I Met Your Mother. Thank you, Ryan. A man
It's
of
a
culture.
shitty show.
5,
I know it. I just don't like it.
3. God, I hate you. 2,
Great team. Great team.
1. I hate you both. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Toe.
We will go to Amaru.
I took that off and I said finger.
We'll go to Jack.
I wasn't sure, so I said finger.
And we'll go to Ryan.
Well, I wrote Toe.
Toe is correct. Both going in one direction as a team and the other hitting as well. So 5-4, Water 2. As we get to your next question, the category of directors. Who directed The Lost Boys? Yeah, no, my Nick has general answer, and I don't want to take that from him. He does that very well. So instead, I just general answer. This is what happens when I'm a co-host. I'm not nearly as entertaining. I fucking hate it.
were you in
Four.
the first place?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I hate Spence. I hate you. We're gonna go to Amaru.
Rob Reiner.
We'll go to Jack.
Is this the Catherine Bigelow vampire movie?
We'll go to Ryan
Joel Schumacher.
and Spence.
Joel Schumacher.
Joel Schumacher is correct. So 6-5, Water 2. Let's move on to your next question in the category of drama. In Flight, what drug does Harling provide Whip with before the hearing?
Oh,
Drugs. Good stuff. USB. The Catherine Bigelow movie is better. I have no comment, but you know. Kirk, are we confident Step T and I are just like not related somehow? I swear his Godfather or his Goodfellas review is something I would write. Like to like a absolute final point.
That
Like,
review
I
is
was
an
just like,
abomination.
If Kirk's your father, he might die.
he would be really upset with himself. 5, 4,
I love
3.
you, Daddy.
2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Ryan.
I wrote cocaine.
We will go to Spence.
Cocaine and cocaine accessories.
We'll go to Amaru.
It's a hell of a drug.
And Jack.
Cocaine.
Cocaine is correct. As we move on to your penultimate question in the category of biopics. Who plays Thomas, Eileen's friend in Monster? I hope that's how you say that. Kowalkowski. Yeah, it's close. It's weirdly close. Don't like it. It kind of fits a little. If Cody ever sees this, he's gonna be like, burn it to the ground. I'm still waiting for him to just like keep writing insults above my head. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, it is. 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Spence.
I don't know any men in this movie. John C. Reilly.
We'll go to Amaru.
I guessed Billy Bob Thornton.
We'll go to Jack.
I realized I was thinking of Monsters Ball, and I wrote Heath Ledger.
We'll go to Ryan.
I know he was in a biopic movie, so I decided to double down. I said Aaron Eckhart.
No one correct. We're looking for Bruce Dern. Bruce Dern. So with that, we move on to the final question. Score is 8-7 as we get to the category of Westerns. In The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, what type of location is the Gold in? Welcome to hell. I will be your guide tonight. Dinner is at 8. I'll be late. Serving.
Koho, I'm just going to say this now. Any review that references the B movie is an abomination in my eyes.
You're an abomination in my eyes, so that's even.
I
5,
get that a lot.
4,
His dad did the same thing.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Amaru.
I said a bank.
We will go to Jack.
A graveyard.
We'll go to Ryan.
I also had a graveyard. Wait,
And we'll go to Spence.
Well, I was wrong.
Well, you were wrong. Graveyard is correct. So at the end of round number 2, I have Water 2 in the lead with 9. Sexual Chocolate real close with 8. Anthony Knapp is getting to round number 2, which works like this. This is the Lovely Wheel round. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the Lovely Wheel from wheelside.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but D values down to being only worth 1. And if you don't like what you land on the first time, you can spin again. If you're stuck with whatever you land on the second time. Sexual Chocolate has 2 repeats. Water 2 has all 3. Your categories that you can spin on the wheel tonight are Transformers, 2000s animation, comic book movies, crime, mystery thrillers, animation, action-adventure, musicals, and spinners, and opponent's choice. So we'll bring in Mr. Holtzman. Would you guys like to go first or defer to Sexual Chocolate?
Okay, a couple things. First, both of you do better. I know you're winning, but win more. 2, Jack, shut up. Thanks for taking me to see Mission Impossible. Just shut up. Number 3, spin first.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking the same thing.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
We will
Okay.
spin
Let's
first.
do first.
This is the first spin for Water 2, and you will land on the category of the Transformers. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Jack?
I'm up for it. There's There's more on this wheel that we like than we don't like, so I'm okay with spinning again if you prefer, but I'm okay with taking this.
This is your confidence spot. I would prefer to defer to you. If we spin again,
Jack,
I'm okay
how
with
are
that.
you feeling about this one?
I mean, I just rewatched the 80s one last night, so that one's still pretty fresh in my brain, but we can take a chance probably and spin again if you prefer, Spence.
I feel like spins can help you a lot more if we spin again. So I said
Yeah.
Okay. We'll spin.
All right. And you were stuck with whatever land on the second spin, and you land on the category of animation. You were stuck with the category of animation.
Sounds good.
So we'll go ahead and put the
Win
wheel
more.
back. Win more,
no
the mantra of
more.
Cameron Holtzman. He'll go in the back. All right, Water 2. Your first question in the category of animation. What animated film features a character named Sergeant TIBBS?
That's Aristocats?
I think you're right.
Because what other... It's not 101 Dalmatians, right?
No. Oh, wait.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
That's the first repeat for Water 2. The question is, what animated film features a character named Sergeant TIBBS?
In 101 Dalmatians, they're communicating with other dogs that I'm
Through
pretty
the other
sure
animals, like because they're relaying information back and forth.
Yeah, I think one is Sergeant, so like I'm okay with shooting for that.
All right. 101 Dalmatians, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
So by the way, Jack, it's a horse.
Your second question. Katie is accepted to film school in what state in the Mitchells versus the Machines?
California?
I think it is California.
California, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Movie rips.
Your third question. Will Arnett, Liam Neeson, and Brendan Fraser lend their voices to what animated film?
That's
Will
weird.
Arnett, Liam Neeson are both in the Lego movie.
Brendan Fraser's not in it.
He shouldn't. No, I don't think he is. You want to check
choice?
down multiple?
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Space Chimps, B, Romeo and Juliet, C, The Nut Job, or D, Escape from Planet Earth.
Is he in the Nut Job?
I mean, Will Arnett is the main squirrel in the Nut Job, so yeah, we'll go with that.
I want to repeat the options. I want to check release dates. Repeat the options.
All right. Your options again are A, Space Chimps, B, Romeo and Juliet, C, The Nut Job, or D, Escape from Planet Earth.
So I don't think it's the last one. I think the first one was in 2000, so it couldn't be that. I'm pretty sure it is The Nut Job.
Okay, let's go for it.
The Nut Job, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Your penultimate question in animation. Who voices Ramses' father, Pharaoh Seti, in The Prince of Egypt?
That's Patrick Stewart.
Final answer.
That's correct for 2 more points. And your final question in animation. What is the name of Kiki's cat in Kiki's Delivery Service?
Fuck.
I haven't seen this one.
Multiple choice. Ow.
Your multiple choice options are A, Ray, B, Kiko, C, Gigi, or D, Tombo.
For some reason, Gigi stood out to me.
That's what I was thinking too.
Gigi,
final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
So at the end of their spin, Water 2 gets their score up to 17 as we'll bring back the wheel and Mr. Kowalkowski for the first spin for
All right, guys, here we go.
Sexual Chocolate. Your first spin lands on opponent's choice.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, Kirk. I appreciate you. But unfortunately, I have to put you away. Mr. Olson.
All right. Can we see the categories again?
Yes. Here you go.
Here's it. I'm a little worried about 2000 animation only because that's not like the.
It's not extremely
thing.
out of their wheelhouse. There's probably some
Yeah.
stuff in there.
Yeah.
I don't think they like musicals. Probably
It's that or musicals, really.
Yeah. Strength level 2000s animation questions or just general musical questions?
I
'Cause-
think with 2000s animation, you're gonna get some fandom in there, and they're probably gonna hit it. I think musicals, you're gonna hit some classics probably.
We'll do that.
Yeah, musicals win better.
We'll do
We're
that.
like 9 points ahead.
Musicals, it is. We'll put Mr. Holmes in the back. Sexual Chocolate, are you ready for your questions in the category of musicals?
Let's go.
Shoot.
All right. Then your first question in the category of musicals. What musical features songs such as With a Little Bit of Luck, Show Me, and I've Grown Accustomed to Her Face?
They are very, very familiar. I just,
Any movies in your head, or you want to go multiple?
I may need multiple, honestly.
Think for a bit and then hit multiple when it gets down to 2 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, multiple
Multiple
choice.
choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Singing in the Rain, B, Funny Face, C, My Fair Lady, or D, Oklahoma.
I believe it's My Fair Lady.
Go for it.
My Fair Lady, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point. Your second question in the category of musicals. Who plays manager John Reed in Rocketman?
The man isn't. Oh no, wait.
Tom, is that Tom Hollander, or is he the agent? Because it says manager.
I was gonna say Mike Myers, but he plays a.
He's a music producer.
Yeah.
I know Tom Hollander is in it, and
Rocketman. What about Richard Madden? He's in it, right?
Is that the manager?
Isn't the one that Elvis has?
Yeah.
John has.
Yeah, he does. Repeat the question.
That's your second repeat.
Okay.
The question again. Who plays manager John Reed in Rocketman?
Isn't he the one that Elton John has a relationship with in the film?
He does. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
All right, I'll risk it. Richard Madden, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Your third question in musicals. In Muppet Treasure Island, which Muppet plays first mate Mr. Arrow?
It's been a while. A part of me wants to say Gonzo, but it's not because he's with Jim. So,
Multiple choice.
yeah, let's go for it.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Fozzie, B, Scooter, C, Ralph, or D, Sam Eagle.
I think I want to go with Sam the Eagle.
So that was D, right?
Yeah.
So D. D as in dog. Final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Yes, Ryan. Shit.
Your penultimate question, the category of musicals. In Hello, Dolly, what family member of Horace Vandergelders does he originally refuse to let get married?
I believe it's his daughter.
We need the points. If you think that's probably going to be a multiple.
Yeah, because the only boys I know that are trying to get hitched are his assistants or his helpers. So
Take it.
daughter,
Take it.
final answer.
That is incorrect. Water to the chits with a 2-point steal.
Lovely.
And you have to like niece or granddaughter.
I haven't seen it. Go with your gut.
Granddaughter, final answer.
Is also incorrect. We're looking for niece.
Damn.
That's okay.
All right. So, Sexual Chocolate, your final question in the category of musicals. What kind of location is everyone at when the winning lottery ticket numbers are announced in the Heights?
They're at a swimming pool.
Yes. Yeah.
Swimming pool. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Okay.
So at the end of round number 2, Waterloo, here we go again, is in the lead with 17, but Sexual Chocolate right on their heels with 14. But anything can happen as we get to round number 3, which works like this. This is the new and improved Pick Your Poison round. Each team is going to draft 4 categories from the pool of 8. Once a category is gone, your opponent cannot take that category. Once you've drafted all 4 of those categories, you'll be able to assign a point value to them. You can take the point value in any order. You do not have to assign 1 through 4, and we go until there's a mathematical elimination. So your categories that you can draft from on the board tonight are drama, scores and soundtracks, horror, recent releases, comedy, romantic comedies, classics, and romance. Water 2, you are in the lead. We'll bring in Mr. Holtzman and Mr. Kowalkowski.
Way to
Water 2,
battle
you
through
do
that,
get the
guys.
first pick.
Good job.
Yeah.
So recent releases.
Should have felt to gone multiple for the Hello Dolly one.
It's all right.
We will take recent releases first.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Sexual chocolate. What category would you like to draft first?
If you have it, you have the code in front of you because I'm thinking purple.
I don't have it in front of me.
That's
man.
fine. Romantic comedies.
Yeah.
How you feel about romantic comedies?
All
right.
right. Back to Water 2.
Do we want to change the strategy and take what I thought their best category was, or do you want to stick with the original plan if we're in the lead?
I think we don't have too big of a lead. I'd say let's not get cute.
Okay, you want to do the plan if we were in the lead then?
Yeah.
All right, taking drama.
All right. Back to sexual chocolate.
I feel going with comedies, obviously, because I think we can both work well on that one.
Comedy.
All right. Comedy off the board. We go back to Water 2.
We taken the other one that Jack doesn't want as much.
Yeah.
Horror.
Okay.
Horror.
We go back to sexual chocolate.
Okay.
Romance, I think.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
take that.
romance.
We'll take that.
All right. Water 2, would you like for your last category?
We will take
Classics.
Classics. Okay. Which means that scores and soundtracks will be the last category for sexual chocolate. So thank you, managers. You can confer with your team as we go along in the private chat. Sexual chocolate, since you're behind, we start with you. What category would you like to take, and at what point value?
I think.
Do we get?
I think scores.
Do we get Kirk for this? Do we get Kirk?
He
for
will
this?
message you in the chat. Yeah.
Got you. I'm thinking same thing. Scored a soundtrack for 1, and I will take it.
You sure? Because you wanted to draft romance. If you wanted to take that for a 2 point, I'll try scores for number 1. I mean, unless you feel comfortable with that.
How comfortable do you feel with romance?
I mean, it's broad. It's 50-50 for me, honestly.
I feel like I feel like you should go for the 2 and you should go for romance. I'm hoping I can get the scored soundtrack for 1. It's a 1, so I'm thinking I should be all right.
Okay, if you are confident, I'll back you up. Like,
All right.
All right. All right,
Okay.
Amar, you're taking your 1 of the category scores and soundtracks. Your question is: Alexander Desplat composed the score for what film directed by David Fincher? Five, 4, 3,
7.
1. That is incorrect. We're looking for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Benjamin.
All right.
So
Okay.
we will
I
stay
wouldn't have gotten
with
that either,
sexual
man.
chocolate. What category would you like to take? At what point value next?
Well, I'll take romance for 2.
All right, so Ryan, you're taking the 2 in romance, and your question is: who stars as Tyler Hawkins in the 2010 film Remember Me?
Robert Pattinson.
That is correct for 2 points. Since you are still behind by 1, we will stay with you. What category would you like to take, and at what point value next?
Okay.
All right. I feel that we do not take the broader category for 4. So I think we can work together on the 3, and I think between 2 of us, a comedy we can take and leave the slightly narrow one for 4. So comedy for 3 is what I'm
That's
thinking.
That's what I had written down when we were drafting. I put comedy automatically for 3.
All right, we're gonna go comedy for 3.
Wait.
All right, then your 3-pointer in the category of comedy. In Office Space, Peter Gibbons' coworker, played by David Herman, has the same name as what singer?
It's oh, my dude with the not Kenny G. He does the tiger in Teen Titans Go to the Movie.
Oh, Oh, Kevin Michael Richardson?
No. It's a singer. Michael Bolton. Michael Bolton.
Yes, Michael Bolton. Yes. Oh yeah, upbeat. Okay.
Yeah. Michael Bolton. Final answer.
Damn.
That is correct for 3 points and the lead.
When you said
so
Teen Titans Go, man, when you said the Tiger, I was immediately going to Michael Richardson. He voices Trigon.
We bounced back to Water 2. What category would you like to take it at what point value first?
Okay. So hold on. I was thinking that, or we just take the recent for 4 right now and try to put the game away. Okay. Jack, you go with recent for 4?
Yeah, recent for 4.
All right. Doing that.
All right. Recent releases for 4. All right. Your question.
Wait, what's your 1-pointer?
No, they can
take it in any order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So your recent releases question at 4 points is: in what recent release will you find characters who had been cast in a play called Isabel Ascending?
Oh my God! What was released? Is Beau is Afraid eligible yet? There's a play in that.
I don't think so.
Okay. What has actors in it? Only anything 2023. Is anything coming to you?
It's not See How They Run. That's the most
5,
trap.
4.
Repeat the question.
That's the second repeat for Water 2. In what recent release will you find characters who had been cast in a play called Isabel Ascending?
Oh my God. Is there anything Oscar nominated that's like pretty big? Like that's like anything this year? Do you want to burn the last repeat or just try with the rest of the questions?
5.
We will need the other repeat probably.
2.
Beau is Afraid. Final answer.
4. That is incorrect. We were looking for Magic Mike's Last Dance.
Okay.
Oh.
Holtzman wants to.
Cameron Holtz wants to be brought in. Yes.
Can I hear the question again just to be sure?
The question was, in what recent release will you find characters who had been cast in a play called Isabel Ascending?
Yeah, that's not the name of the play.
Okay.
It's Isabel Ascendant.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Challenge.
All right, back to the challenge. The information we gave in the question was incorrect, so we are scrapping it and replacing it with a new 4-point question. Water 2, your replacement 4-point question is: what is the name of the team that Woody Harrelson's character coaches in Champions?
Have you seen this?
No, I saw the
Okay.
trailer once.
Do you, so do you want to take a 3 or a 1-2 next?
3.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
5.
Beavers. Final answer.
Incorrect. We're looking for the Friends. The Friends.
That's a stupid name. Fucking.
Given what the movie's about,
They're
Don't know what
on
movies
that.
He was that desperate.
Wow. Okay. We stay with Water 2. What category would you like to take it? At what point value next?
3.
3 in drama then.
I'm good with that. Holtzman. Yeah. Dramatic.
All right. 3 in drama. All right. Your 3-point question in drama, Water 2. Midnight Express is set in what country?
Have you seen this?
No.
Okay, I have not either. I'm thinking somewhere like Western Europe, like Italy or Germany.
I was thinking Germany. You want to just shoot for that?
Fuck it. Let's have a repeat so at least tie the game. Germany. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Turkey. Turkey.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So we stay with Water 2. Who would be like to take the category and at what point value next?
Jack, take classic for 2 and burn the repeats.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'll do the horror one. Horror 1.
Okay.
All right. Spencer taking the 1 in horror. And your question is: what 2010 horror film centers around 5 strangers who are stuck in an elevator?
Devil.
That is correct for 1 point. So here is the situation. Jack will have to take his 2-pointer in classics. If Jack hits Sexual Chocolate, will have to answer a 4-pointer to win the game. If Jack misses Sexual Chocolate, will win the game and advance to round number 2. So Jack, your 2-point question in the category of classics. What is the profession of Vicky Page in The Red Shoes?
Just want to make sure I haven't seen this one yet. I'm watching it later this year.
5, 4, 3,
Dancer.
2. That is correct for 2 points. So with that, we bounce back to Sexual Chocolate. If Sexual Chocolate hits their 4-point romantic comedies, they will win the game. If they miss, Water 2 advances to round number 2. Your question, Sexual Chocolate, in the category of romantic comedies is: how does Maude die at the end of Harold and Maude?
Have you seen this?
I
Have you
know.
seen it at all?
I only had bits and pieces in my head.
Okay, what do you think? There's drowning, there's explosions, there's
They
shot.
know. I know both of them. They're obsessed with like the morbid, like the. I don't know. I mean, part of me wants to think what she died
5,
mundane.
4, 3,
But we need a way, so repeat.
4. That is your last repeat. Your question again is:
I have drowning
how
in my head,
does
but I have no
Maude
idea.
die at the end of Harold and Maude?
Because I know the thing that draw her and Harold together was they have this obsession with the morbid, like with the.
Okay, do you want to go with drowning or drug overdose? Because if they're
I don't know.
morbid,
Part of me wants to say she died in her sleep, but
then I would say drug overdose and fuck it, because it sounds more. That's where I'm going.
5,
You want to do that? 'Cause
3,
this is it.
2,
let's go, John.
1.
Drug overdose. Final answer.
And your winners, Sexual Chocolate.
Oh!
The answer was drug overdose.
Aaron J, you're gonna love me, buddy. Yeah.
God damn it, bro! God
23
damn,
to
man!
20.
Woo!
23 to 20, the final score. What a game for round number 1 of this tournament. Insane performance from both teams. I think great pulls all the way through. Phenomenal match. We'll go ahead and we'll talk to our unfortunate second place finishers first. Waterloo, here we go again. An incredible game from you guys. Great working your way through that round 2, getting a great round 1, and it just sort of came down to a 3 and 4 that kind of just wasn't there for you. How are you guys feeling about the match today?
Would have hit both their 3 and 4. That's nice.
Yeah, that is
No
nice.
repeats.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't feel too bad. I'm not feeling the greatest right now, but that's not related to the match, just health-wise. So the fact that we played as well as we did, I'm very happy with that. We went to the last question, and hey, if you lose, that's all you can ask for. So it was a good match. Rue and Ryan are both awesome players. So if we had to lose to anyone,
Obviously, it sucks to lose. I think the strategy I think we were fine with in round 3. It's just the questions weren't what we were necessarily hoping for. The bright side of all of this is that everyone in Multiplex, as a person who advocates for mental health and stuff like that, everyone is closer to being in a positive mental state and having their mental health improve by Water 2 not being a team anymore.
Are we breaking up live on call? Is that what you just
You're not
said?
breaking up live on call. That's a private
what you said.
conversation, but it's more possible. Praise whoever.
Praise whoever. A great performance despite the loss. Is there anyone that you're hoping to play if you do come back again in teams?
Molokai Cargo.
Not a melee team.
Not a valid option. I think what this means is Water 2 is now moving to Fandom.
What's Water 2's record right now? 3 and 4?
4 and 5.
4 and 5 now. Is the
4 and 5. They'll take like a Milwaukee Beers.
we could take that.
They're literally
Potential.
positive. They are higher seeded than
Potential?
Sexual Chocolate.
Well, you should be positive, and maybe we'll face them.
I will be drinking myself to sleep tonight.
Well, we'll see you guys next time we see you. Great showing tonight. And we go to our winners tonight, Sexual Chocolate, winning on a buzzer beater and a half. Despite opponent's choice, despite being down for most of this match, you're able to pull it off on a 4-pointer. That it looked like just pure guesswork. How are you guys feeling?
That Ryan, you saying morbid did it. That's what it was. It put my mind there.
That's why I'm like, I
Yes,
know
sir.
what got them together is just because they love the grotesque, they love the morbid and the dread and the goth. I thought because it's been a while, I thought she died of normal, but I'm glad you went there. Shit. Holy shit.
Bruh, I have had a double opponent's choice night. I played 2 matches today, and this is a beautiful end to my night. Water 2, y'all killed it. Y'all were great. So happy.
Listen, it's one thing when a team blows another team out, wins by KO, whatever. That's impressive. But when a team did what these guys just did, down after round 1, Waterloo got a category they were a Will Slice they were strong in. These guys got the one category they didn't want. They fought through it. They fought through round 3. This is one of the best team matches I've seen. One of the best team performances I've seen. Them battling through, them working together. That last question. That's why these guys are such a great team. The fact that they just click the way they do. And I honestly think after this, the sky's the limit. These guys can do anything they want.
Absolutely. Well, you have moved on to the second round of the team's tournament, which puts you in a position to be playing one of these 2 teams. I don't know if there's a preference between the 2 or how you're feeling, but you are in a position now where you'll be playing either a team you're familiar with in Back to Formula or another team you're very familiar with in Law Deal. So do you have a preference between the 2? Is there a team you're hoping to play? Are you just ready to have some fun with some friends? How are you feeling?
Phoenix Club is going through no matter what, so I really don't care.
No, yeah. It's either we have a rematch against Back to Formula or we play Law Deal, which I'll be facing against my former teammate Scott Harvey. So
I'll be playing against my current teammate Jacoby Bancroft.
There you go. That's a great point. Either you play your teammates of past and current and other things, or you play a team you face. So I think no matter what, that'll be an interesting one. So thank you guys so much for playing. We'll see you guys in the next round. For everyone here, this has been a great match for Movie Melee. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's the reason why I love tournament season. So for everyone here, that has been Amaru, that has been Ryan, that has been Kirk, that has been Jack, that has been Spence, that has been Cam, I have been Caleb, and this has been Movie Melee. We'll see you guys real soon with another great match.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a fair. Bye-bye.